Erratic, changing suddenly and unexpectedly. My mother has been behaving in an erratic way lately. Harebrained, foolish, or impractical. That was a harebrained scheme to skip school. Exaggerating, making something seem larger or more important than it really is. Stop exaggerating the details of the story. Clutch, a device in a vehicle that connects the engine to the gearbox. You need to press the clutch before shifting gears. Chillax, calm down and relax. Just chillax and everything will be fine. Masterpiece, a work of outstanding artistry or skill. His latest painting is a true masterpiece of art. Candid, a photograph taken informally without the subject's knowledge. She took a candid photo of him laughing. Planaria, a type of flatworm found in freshwater. In biology class, we observed the behavior of planaria. Cobbler, a baked fruit dish with a thick crust on top. My father enjoys eating warm apple cobbler with ice cream. Repel, to drive or force back or away. I feel like I repel all electronic devices today. Confront, to face up to and deal with someone or a problem. She decided to confront him about his strange behavior. Catcalling, making loud whistles or comments to a passerby. The girl ignored the catcalling from the students outside. Prophase, the first stage of cell division. The students identified the cell as being in prophase. Anaphase, the stage of cell division where chromosomes move apart. During anaphase, the chromosomes move to opposite poles. Continental, forming or belonging to a continent. This is the wettest area in the continental region. Metaphase, the stage of cell division where chromosomes line up. Look through the microscope to see the cell in metaphase. Fluorescence, fluorescent light bulbs. The buzzing of the fluorescence in the classroom is annoying. Traumatic, deeply distressing or disturbing. The car accident was a highly traumatic experience for her. Guffawing, laughing loudly and heartily. They were guffawing at the joke told by the teacher. Edible, fit or safe to be eaten. The chef created a beautiful piece of edible art. Whiplash, a sudden change or injury caused by a severe jerk. Your constant mood swings are giving me whiplash. Bailed, abandoned a situation or skipped an appointment. She felt sad because her date bailed on her last night. Supposedly, according to what is generally believed, they are supposedly descended from an ancient clan. Treaty, a formal agreement between two groups or countries. The two tribes signed a treaty to keep the peace. Growl, a low guttural sound made by an animal. We heard a deep growl coming from the dark forest. Inane, silly or lacking sense. I am tired of answering your inane questions. Beading, decorative work made of beads. She really likes the beautiful beading on the dress. Vile, extremely unpleasant or morally bad. He said some vile things during the argument. Repulsive, arousing intense distaste or disgust. The smell coming from the kitchen was completely repulsive. Camouflage, clothing or coloring used to hide or blend in. The hunter wore green clothing as a form of camouflage. Predator, an animal that hunts and kills others for food. The lion is known as a dangerous predator in the wild. Masochistic, deriving pleasure from one's own suffering. It takes a masochistic person to enjoy such intense workouts. Dominant, most powerful or influential. I did not know how dominant that side of him could be. Irrevocably, in a way that cannot be changed or undone. She realized she was irrevocably in love with him. Tuxedos, formal suits for men. All the gentlemen wore black tuxedos to the party. Venom, a poisonous liquid secreted by animals. The venom from the snake bite was extremely painful. Excruciating, intensely painful. He suffered from excruciating pain after the injury. Frenzy, a state of uncontrolled wild behavior. The smell of food caused a wild frenzy among the animals. Subjective, based on personal feelings or opinions. Art appreciation is entirely subjective and varies by person. Amuse, to entertain or make someone laugh. I am glad my silly jokes can amuse you. Coffins, boxes in which dead bodies are buried. She expected vampires to sleep inside dark coffins. Moats, deep wide ditches filled with water surrounding a castle. Ancient castles usually had large moats for defense. Operatic, relating to or characteristic of opera. We could hear beautiful operatic music playing downstairs. Whiff, a brief passing smell. I caught a whiff of fresh coffee when the door opened. Considerate, showing kind regard for others. It was very considerate of you to bring me dinner. Implicated, shown to be involved in a bad situation. His family will be implicated if he breaks the law. Matriculate, to enroll at a college or university. They chose to matriculate at a local high school. Dainty, delicately small and pretty. She played a dainty melody on the piano. Flagging, waving or signaling to get attention. Your friends are flagging you from across the street. Technically, according to the exact facts of a matter. He is technically right, though it sounds unusual. Formally, in an official or conventional manner. I would like to formally introduce my best friend to you. Pastime, an activity done for enjoyment. Playing baseball is a favorite traditional pastime here. Umpire, an official who enforces rules in a game. We need an objective umpire to monitor the game. Supermassive, extremely large and heavy. Scientists discovered a supermassive black hole in space. A light, shining brightly or on fire. Her cheerful smile set his whole soul alight. Wicked, excellent or formidable. The pitcher threw a wicked curveball during the game. Relish, to enjoy greatly. I do not relish the idea of walking home in the rain. Sadistic, deriving pleasure from inflicting pain on others. The villain showed a sadistic pleasure in hurting others. Arch, a curved structure spanning an opening. The beautiful school entrance featured a grand stone arch. Feeble, lacking strength or weak. He made a feeble attempt to protect his younger sister. Fragile, easily broken or delicate. He tried his best to protect this fragile human girl. Agony, extreme physical or mental pain. She was screaming in agony after falling down. Hyperventilating, breathing at an abnormally rapid rate. The panicked girl started hyperventilating during the emergency. Femoral, relating to the thigh or its artery. The doctor noticed that her femoral artery was injured. Severed, cut off completely. The rope was completely severed during the accident. Hemorrhaging, losing a large amount of blood. The injured patient was still hemorrhaging heavily. Tourniquet, a device used to stop bleeding. The medic used a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. Resent, to feel bitterness or anger at something. Please do not resent me for making this difficult choice.